In this video, we're going to take a look at timesheet reports and staff reports generally. So here on the Time tab, you can get to your timesheet reports by clicking the Print button in the toolbar. It opens up this window. You can get to it also from the Staff Reports section, and we'll look at that now as well. So if you go to Reports, Staff Reports, we've got a few staff reports here like activity list, mileage, phone message, so on. The timesheet reports are also here. So if I click on timesheets, I get that same window that I got on the Time tab. And timesheet reports are for payroll purposes. You can also do it to review staff time, but mostly it's for payroll. So here under report type, we can say current pay period. It's going to automatically fill in that date range based on the pay period that you've designated in your global settings. You could also do a custom date range. On the right in the options, you can have summary detail, which is going to give you just totals for various types of time, so non-billable, billable, overtime, so on. Per day, that's what a summary detail is going to give you. If you do a full detail by taking summary off there, it's going to give you a breakdown by time card. So you're going to see every time card that was entered in the period, what client it was for, how many hours, if there were any notes. You can also do this for all staff, so you would see a summary by staff member for the period, so totals for all of the various time categories. And you can also choose what overtime rules you want to run. The difference here between the federal and California law options, if you don't know, are based on the federal law gives overtime for every hour over 40 in a 2-week pay period. California law does the same thing, but also every hour over 8 in a single day, and also every hour on the 7th consecutive day of work, where in the preceding 6 days you've worked at least 4 hours. So California is a little bit more complicated, a lot more overtime there. You can choose which one of those overtime options you'd like to run this report on, and you would just preview to run that payroll report. In terms of staff reports, the activity report is going to give you options in terms of what types of events you're interested in looking at for a particular staff member in a given period. Mileage is going to show you how much mileage they've entered on various time cards. Phone messages are going to exclusively look at in detail all of the calls that they've recorded in the system for various clients. Staff activity is going to give you more options. It's very much like activity list, but it's going to include completed events if you want to. So you can look into the past and see all of the events that a particular staff member has entered into the system. Schedule appointments, very much like phone messages. It's going to look in detail at all of the appointments for a given staff member in a given period.